Hey, what's up? I'm Blake, your now Blake 24.
Hey, it's Joey or Just Gazin.
And this is the thebob232 podcast 8. It's just me and Joey, just like the first one. We had some problems getting this podcast started. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, we like three. We couldn't. We tried to get one with Alejandro in Austin, couldn't to get that. Tried to get one with you in Austin, that didn't work. And it took us a while to get this together, but we've got it started.
No, I think I'm gonna be playing video games on the computer as I Skype.
Cool, but don't like refer to the video games because the people might not know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But let's get right into it. We played Minecraft.
Oh yeah, we played.
Yes, we did. And my house, he covered lava in the whole village, and he said he wouldn't do it in my house, but he does. I love that house, all the memories, just like that pen. The pen that I saw in your pencil bag.
Oh yeah. I was like, I don't recall.
Yeah, but he covered my house. If you look inside the house, it's like covered in obsidian. Really
Oh,
funny.
you put water all over it?
No, I was just putting obsidian inside it to try to block the lava, because I didn't want the wood to catch on fire. I wanted to try to save the bookshelves because, like, you know, I had Uncle Tom's Cabin, Hunger Games, like some good books in those bookshelves.
Uncle Tom's Cabin is intense reading.
I know, dude. I never actually read that, but Minecraft, that version is pretty good, dude. The slave Stevie, terrible.
Dude, the black Stevie, you know?
Yeah.
And
then
then
there's actually a skin that's a black guy.
There is?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I know. If you have an axe, it looks really funny. You just like run at people with an axe.
That's racist.
I know, but me, Alejandro, and Thomas were being racist in PE. We kept like, I made this up. I kept going like, I made my eyes really big and I put a peace sign near my face and I went like, Teen Tao. Like Thomas said something. He said something about noodles, and I was like, "Do you want to try noodles, Teen Tao?" It was really funny.
Classic Blake.
Yeah. But so yeah, you took notes today. That's
Yeah, I
good.
did.
Austin refuses to take notes. I don't know why.
Why? I don't understand the issue.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Like I think it's because he's making fun of me the first time I did it, and now like I mean, everyone needs to take notes. Because if one person runs out of notes, the other person has some. Because especially if like the more people we have, the more notes we need. Because the less notes we need. If it's just me and you, we need more notes. So
I guess.
yeah, don't we all?
Just guess.
I guess. But so that quiz, Albert C. Horton was not on that quiz. I wish he would have just solved my homework and just put that answer in there just to be stupid. That would have been awesome.
That actually wasn't that hard.
I know it really wasn't, but you did get a 60 on it.
Yeah, I did.
I got a 70.
How? I don't know. I was so pissed.
Well, that's because don't use that word, by the way.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So
it's not that bad. Like
I was so butt frustrated.
just like a Navy SEAL.
What Navy SEAL?
From Monster Jam yesterday.
Oh, he was so mad.
I know. He's like, oh.
Put that as a blooper.
I know. Well, I wasn't filming it, so.
Man,
He was freaking out. And Crusader, like Crusader every once in a while would just say yeah or something like that.
Or just agree with him.
Yeah, like yeah, duh, like that.
He's so right.
Yeah. And then they went and you know how they're talking about working on that Georgia Dome and we're getting mad at me because I only used one stadium. You know, I noticed they were on for like 3 hours working on that thing.
On what?
On that Georgia Dome.
After?
Yeah, after we played Minecraft, I got on and they were still building it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's so pointless.
I know, right? People are gonna comment. There's gonna be some mad people in the comments of this podcast, but you know, screw them.
Hey, that's no bad words, Blake.
Well, nail them, nail them.
Children. I'm killing wolf children.
Oh my, dude, that's kind of scary. That's racist.
That's racist. Did I just kill 2 wolves at the same time?
I don't know. So Austin got stuck in a chair. He told me this morning what actually happened. He was sitting in a bar stool on his knees. He like spread out one knee and like into the bar stool part, and he was like, "Oh, it's cool." So he put the other one, and then he couldn't get it out. And he says he fell backwards in that bar stool, and he couldn't get himself out. He was stuck in there till 7:30.
Oh, this is another child that I'm killing.
Hey, dude, don't talk about the video game because the viewers can't see it. So.
Well, it's just. Here's the thing, I'm a rabbit and I'm killing wolves.
What? What kind of game are you playing?
It's called the God. I have a sword, dude. It's awesome.
So you're a rabbit killing wolves? Like, what kind of game is this? Is it called Rabbit Murder Wolf Town? Yeah. To the extreme?
To the extreme.
Extreme!
No, last wolf.
Last wolf. So we kind of started talking about what playing Minecraft, and then we kind of stopped. Want to go back to that?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
Well,
so we were playing Minecraft.
We were going to try to go on a cave exploration, and then something else happened.
I poured
memories!
What?
I was like crying. I love that house. In the bookshelves.
You're like, oh no!
I know, I was freaking out. I was inside the house, and I couldn't even get for the door. And then that village was supposed to serve as like a reminder of our mistakes. That's the word I was looking for last time. But and then we went to a new village, and the first thing he does is start pouring lava on the rest of it. Even on his own house was the first one he poured it on. Why would you do that?
And then we had a second house, and I poured lava all over it.
No, you didn't find my house yet.
Oh, I didn't?
Yeah, but I shouldn't have said something because I was like laughing because you're pouring lava over what you thought was my house, and we're like, ha, ha, ha. And then I accidentally said, it's not my house, and now you gotta find it. So, okay, how do you like get my maps? Like, I looked and I didn't have any of Nathaniel's maps or anything like that on my
I don't know. It just happened. I had the map. But I'm not, I promise I won't play without you.
Okay, well, I'll be hosting it anyway, so. Because I like to host things.
Are we going to play a map? Oh, ow.
Well, actually, I got to eat at 6:30 because this took longer for us to get this started, but we can play like tomorrow. I want to show you.
Why don't we just play after?
Well, I don't know. I may have time. But tomorrow I want to show you like throttle rhythm and stuff because we did our first 3 events for the THRMJ in the 3rd season. They won't be posted on YouTube for a while because I haven't started the 2nd season. I haven't finished the 2nd season on YouTube yet.
Why haven't you finished the 2nd season?
Because I haven't posted them all yet. I don't know. I don't want the channel. I don't want people to think the channel's going to be only Monster Jam. You know, I want them to realize that that's just something that we do because when the season first started, it was like a event. If you look, it's like Monster Jam, Monster Jam, Monster Jam, Monster Jam. So, but we did a behind the scenes thing too with a trampoline where I did a front flip. Yeah, Breslin on his face. I did too. Because we have a trampoline upstairs.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, the mini trampoline.
I know, it's so cool. And we did a behind the scenes. I freaked out there. I went like, it's so cool. But we did a behind the scenes thing, and I got this plastic helmet when I did a front flip, and I was like, protection. It didn't help.
It still hurt?
Well, I didn't actually land on my head, so I don't know. So, I'm almost out of notes, and we're only like 9 minutes in, so time for your notes.
My notes consist.
Well, don't say everything. Just pick something that you want to talk about, because we're in what I like to call a rut.
So what I was talking about, we were playing Minecraft yesterday, and he found a whole new. I just went crazy with the love.
Oh crap!
What's going on?
I fell out of my chair. I was leaning back and grabbing onto the computer desk thing. Got this wooden desk, and like this thing started to pull out, and I thought it was going to like hold on to me, and then it slid out and I fell out of my chair. Okay, so back to what you were saying. Continue. Joey, did I break something when I fell?
Oh, no.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
So, I just went crazy with the lava. I was wondering if we found an enchantment book, like an infinity enchantment, do that on a bucket of lava.
No, I don't think so, but we were in creative, so you could have placed one and tried it whenever you wanted.
I'll do that next time.
But I don't think you can.
Lava buckets can't be enchanted.
Lava buckets can't be enchanted. This is from Bryce.
Why not?
I don't know, right? See, I want to enchant like a pork chop.
Infinity pork chop.
Yeah. Wait, you can enchant cookies?
I know you can in the PC version.
In the PC version, you can enchant cookies. I want to eat a magic cookie.
And then you'll be magic, Blake.
Yeah, I know, right? I'll be like wizardry. Zap, zap, zap.
Let's go take a short walk.
That was because of my cookie. I need one of those pointy hats, though.
Wait, what?
I need one of those pointy wizard hats and a wand after I eat my magic cookie.
Yeah, you could be like in Bloom's tower defense,
And you know what I could do? I could pull rabbits out of a hat. And give the carrots that I produce from my hand.
That's not how it's supposed to be.
Dude, that's what I would do if I was a wizard. I'd just walk around like the medieval town, you know, where wizards usually live, and be like, check out this bunny. Where'd it come from? Ooh. Check it out, it's a bunny, man. You came from my hat. How? Look inside, there's no more. See? There's no bunnies. Boo! There's a bunny now. Where'd that come from? That's what I'd be like. And the villagers would be like, oh, Qing Chao! If I was in China.
Qing Chao!
No, you gotta make your eyes really big and do a peace sign by your face and go, Qing Chao!
Qing Chao!
I gotta show you tomorrow at school. Here, I'll go in video just real quick, and then I'll show you. You ready?
Alright, 1 second. Let me get...
And then I'm gonna go watch video. Here I go.
Let me open up Skype. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay, hang on. You ready? Qing Chao!
See me?
Yeah, you ready?
I didn't even see...
Hang on, I'm gonna do it again. You ready?
Yeah.
Qing Chao!
Your video and the video and the actual audio is so different.
Oh, that's
It's
amazing.
like you go, I just hear Qing Chao, and then you go like this. It's so funny.
Qing Chao! Do you want some noodles? We're so racist.
Okay.
Qing Chao! It's so fun. Oh, me and Alejandro were doing that all day, and then he got like these crazy eyes for like this crazy googly eyes that you could put on your eyes, over your eyes, and you could barely see through them. And he goes, Qing Chao! And I took a picture of it because it looked like his eyes were like super wide. It looked really funny. Oh, here, I'll show the viewers the picture, and then I can show you it at school tomorrow. You ready? I'm gonna show the viewers, okay?
Alright. Just put it on video.
Oh yeah, hang on, I want to show the viewers first. This is Alejandro doing the Qing Chao with the crazy eyes. It looks so funny. It's like Qing Chao. Oh my god, hang on, I'm putting it on video.
Wait, what? I can't see it yet. Let it focus. Just move it back a bit.
The best part are his eyes. Look at his eyes. They're like super wide, and so it's like Qing Chao. He had these crazy eyes on.
This is my way of doing it. Watch.
Wait,
Qing Chao! Oh, you missed it.
It's not on video. Put it on video and then take it off. How is this like my favorite picture ever? Oh, and this picture. I found it on Instagram. I don't know who this is. Here, I'll show you this picture too. I found it on Instagram.
Wait, how do I? Oh, poo.
I don't know. We searched Hassan's name because he's freaking out on Instagram, and that's what we found. It's really
Wait,
funny.
how do I start video?
You click that little video.
Sweet.
Oh, okay. Do your Qing Chao thing and then go off video.
All right, give me a second.
Qing Chao.
Let me get
You gotta
ready.
make your eyes really wide, too, like as big as Qing Chao.
Let me fix.
Like put your hand closer to your face, because I didn't see it.
So I'm just looking
Now
at
do
this.
it. Now do it.
Ching chow.
It's fun to do like this. It's kind of like be standing still and then go like this. Ting chow. It's really fun. Okay, I'm gonna go with video.
Okay, I'll just stay on video.
Okay then. So anything else to talk about? You got your notes.
Oh, let me check out my notes. They're on my phone.
Same with me. What a coinky dink.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Let's
so
check the time real quick. Ting chow.
this morning I was
Dude, we're only 15 minutes in. Like that was quick.
So I woke up late this morning,
Mhm.
like 6:27.
Mhm.
I'm playing Temple Run simultaneously.
Oh wait, did you hear they came out with a second one?
Yeah,
For some reason, why do you need a second temple run? It's just a guy running
because
around.
because it's harder and everybody got good at the last one.
Oh. I'm gonna run around in a different game. Is it still free?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
but anyway,
Hassan was freaking out about that. He's like, it's second temple run! That's what he was doing in advisory. He was like, oh dear.
looking like this, it's
His head might as well have exploded, and me and Thomas were like, we don't care. Like, really? He walked up to Blake Saminsky and all the, like, cool kids, and he goes, hey, you guys got Temple Run 2 so we can play. It was really weird. He just, like, started walking across the room.
no. He was probably like again.
Okay, so, I'm stupid.
I'm stupid too.
Okay, you ready? That was a loud beep. What were you
was
talking
that?
about? I don't know. So, like,
The door was open.
That was the dryer.
it was a dryer. It's like, it's yelling at us.
That sounded like a blaring noise, like.
Yeah. But, so what were you going to talk about?
Oh. Well, I completely
Your
forgot.
face when you forgot, you're like, oh. Well, isn't it on your notes?
No, I was gonna talk about it. Just remind me.
You started to go, tea-towel. Like, when you went like that. Tea-towel!
So, what was I saying?
I don't know, because I started doing tea-towel. We're talking about Hassan and Temple Run 2 and going, so I don't know.
Let me check my notes.
Okay. Let me check mine too. Interesting. Interesting.
Everybody sees the back and they're like, "Oh, super cool," and then I turn it around and they're like,
No, well, they can't see it, but his cell phone is all cracked. We gotta talk about this! The last cell phone you had, you chucked in the lockers!
"No, I did not."
Yes, you did! You chucked it and you said, hey, Blake, look, I got an honor box, and then you chucked it and it fell and it was fine. But then you was like, hey, Blake, look at this again. And you did it a second time and it falls off the lockers and it broke and it went like...
You hear?
What? I didn't hear that. You
You
what?
hear the sound like when it cracks?
Yeah, and you also hear Siri go, ouch. No, that would be so awesome though.
Occasionally.
Mm-hmm. Every once in a while she's just like, F you.
You lazy jerk.
Yeah. Or no, you gotta do like Austin, you lazy jerk. Like, that's how he does it. He's on the podcast, he's like, he just looks at, he just pauses and he goes, jerk! And then he goes, ting tao!
I was about to do that.
Joel! No, nothing.
Ting tao!
Remember in second grade when I said, one time I was fighting a rhino and I farted and the next thing you know, the rhino was dead.
Yeah. And then we just thought it was so funny.
I know. It's pretty funny. Hey man, I was fighting a rhino and I farted. Next thing you know, the rhino was dead. Remember when you were going and you put on goggles and you like are about to do a science experiment, you put on goggles and you're like, I'm going in.
Do you remember the main analysis crash?
I said so funny. funny. I used to say the main analysis, the plane is crashing. Why is that funny? I think did I do that? Did I do that when we came into the music classroom and there was like a picture of a guy falling towards a hay barrel out of a plane, and I was like, Joey, the main announcement, the plane is crashing.
And then later on, you asked me, I don't even know what analysis means.
Oh God, I still got it. Albert C. Horton, family hero.
Oh, anyway. Oh, let's talk about how you got a mark today.
Oh yeah. Okay, so he's checking my paper because he doesn't have his, and he wanted it. I wouldn't have gotten that mark if he would have let me check it like I was,
you're not
and then the paper would have been right in front of me.
No, Mr. Warren doesn't let you check the paper.
Okay, well, he's checking my paper during the homework, and we're talking, and he calls him my name, and he calls him my name, and I'm like, Joey has my paper, and he's like, yes, I know, and I'm like, okay, and I'm like, hang on, I don't know what the question is, and I look at the paper, and I'm like, I see this one answer, I'm like, I don't think he's asked that, I don't think we checked that problem yet, so I said, cruelest thing in the world. And it was the answer behind him. Okay, wait. And this is the only time we're going to bring it up. We like to make the joke that the internet box does with Michael Jordan. So I come back after I get a mark and I'm like, I'm calling Michael Jordan, there's too much chaos. Mr. Warren can't handle it.
In the Windy City.
What?
You know chaos in the Windy City?
Uh-huh.
It's not for Xbox at all.
Oh, crap!
It's
What's
for
it
like Nintendo 64.
Oh, dang! Oh, dang, I wanted to play the game. I'll have to buy a Nintendo 64.
You could probably just like look it up on the internet, and you could probably play it like a Flash version.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if Shaq Fu, I think, is on Xbox.
No, it's not. I looked that up too. It's on the Sega.
Oh, I'll have to buy one of those too. I'm gonna be spending a lot of money. I gotta go to like a pawn shop. Okay, so pawn shop guy, I want Nintendo 64 and I want Chaos in the Windy City. Can you hook me up? Okay, so you tell the full story from your perspective of me getting a mark today. I don't get that many marks too. I don't know why, because I'm like really bad. I'm a bad boy. Ting-tow. I should have done that when he asked me for it. He's like, Blake, what's the answer? I should have went, ting-tow. Or I went, I don't need this. That would have been funny too.
Hey, you said we couldn't say that.
I know, but I brought it up. I said it's from the internet box, so, but don't say it anymore.
All right.
We make that joke at school. Okay, so, you tell us.
So, anyway, I'm just sitting here and I was like, Blake, I need to check your paper. And you're like, what?
I was freaking
Because you
out.
said switch papers with your partner. And you're like, what? And I take his paper and I start checking it. And like sitting here talking about chaos in the Windy City. He's just sitting there rambling and I'm like, and I'm listening. And I'm kind of talking back. Blake, what's the answer to blah, blah, blah? I wasn't even listening. He caught me off guard.
And then I'm like, I look at one of the answers and it's like slavery was the
And he
cruelest
goes,
thing in the world.
He's like, Joey has my paper. And he's like, yes, I know.
And I'm like,
Answer. And he's like, I don't know the question. And then he's like, Mr. Warren was like, I don't care.
and then I said the cruelest thing in the world. I was like, it was the cruelest thing. The way I said it was like, I should have went like this. I should have went slavery was the cruelest thing in the world. And I should have went, T-towel. And then he's like, no, and he gives me. And the question, the answer was right under it.
It was like 18 something.
I know, you should have seen, like, I could have, like, looked. I knew the word published was in the question, so I was, like, looking. I could have sworn it was like the words just jumbled. I didn't find the word published until after I got a mark. I was like, the cruelest thing in the world. And then I come back and I'm like, there's the question. Like the words were just like, and that's why I was going, and the whole class is like looking at me and I'm like, should have went Cheetah. No, Joey, I should have went. Cruelest thing in the world. I don't need this. That would have been funny if I would have went, I don't need this. Like, I was already in trouble. Like, but dude, I was thinking, what if I would have just, like, looked at him and he would have looked at me and thought, like, he's gonna get this wrong, and I'm gonna give him a mark for talking, and I would have looked, and I would have been like, 1852, and gotten the right answer. Mr. William would be like, cruelest thing in the world. He would have been like, his mind would have been like blown. Cause I've done that before, like a couple years ago. Like I was talking to someone and we're checking a paper, and the teacher sees me and she's like, Blake, what's the answer since you were talking? And I'm like, I look at her and she looks at me and I go, 12, and she's like, that's right. And she just went on, like she tried to disguise it, but I knew like she didn't think I was gonna get that right. And in my head I was like, yes. I was so excited. I should have went, yeah, that's right. Suck it, or something. And she would have been like, oh, chi-chow! Yeah, so that happened. So, you got anything else to talk about in our notes? We went on a long tangent right there.
We were talking, so we down for Minecraft later?
I don't think later. Maybe, definitely tomorrow, though. I want to start crafting. I want to craft mines tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, remember Coach O'Keefe? What are you doing in here?
That's what was on my. No, I was the last person in the locker room, and he goes, "What are you doing here, son?"
And so then remember, like, what were we making a joke about in social studies, like that involved that, like, can't remember, like, someone said, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "What are you doing?" No, I have another thing to talk about. Joey, I have another thing to talk about. Okay, so you ready for this? Remember when you're at your locker and you have pajamas on because it's pajama day, and I'm like, I'm like, I don't know, it's gonna be awkward sitting next to you in social studies. I don't know if I can take you seriously in that. And you're like, why not? And I'm like, well, actually, I never take you seriously, so. You're like, I can never take you seriously, so I don't know. I don't know why I said that.
Jerk.
Dial on. What?
Wait, what?
What?
I hope you know that hurt our friendship.
I was just joking. You know that you can't take me seriously. I mean, you'll say something to me and I'll be like, cruelest thing in the world.
Remember in second grade?
We have so many stories from second grade. Okay, go.
Like in second grade?
That teacher was a jerk.
She was a jerk. She made you sit at a table alone.
I know, and then that stupid black kid was like, he was like, saying like bad words that second graders never heard of, and so
Wait,
like,
you're gonna quiet down, Tom.
Okay, and so we're like, so I told you he'd do that. That's gonna ruin the video, but whatever. I'll still put it on. So yeah. So I'm like, and that kid's like always annoyed me, and I'm like, shut up, man. I'm at my table. Calm down. Okay, so what were you gonna say though? Like,
so we were there. And you were so depressed at that time.
Well, that's because that teacher was so annoying.
You were like, I'm so stupid.
I really don't like to talk about it though, because it was a hard time, because all she would do would give me marks. I kind of wanted to punch her, like, Ting Chow. I just like looked at her on the last day of school and just went, jerk, and just walked out the room. That would have been really funny. Like on the last day of school, I should have just said everything I've ever wanted to say to her. There was times that I got so mad at her, I actually like said stuff to her because it's just so annoying.
Yeah, you feel like, oh my god.
It's like, calm down, dude.
You were seriously. You got put back to the normal table, and then the next day she moved you, and you go. You hit your hand on the desk and go. Oh my god!
I just eventually just stopped taking her seriously. I just didn't care because I knew I'd get a mark anyway. So it just
like 20 marks. I swear to God.
I just do whatever I want. I really didn't care at that point.
And I was so mad. One time, Andrea Villalobos got my first mark I ever gotten, and I cried for so long. I cried for like 20 minutes straight. I was like, no! my mom's gonna kill me.
She would stop kicking me in the foot. She's kind of annoying. Do you remember that Andrea girl? It's almost time to wrap up. So anything else you want to talk about?
Nope.
It was the cruelest thing. That teacher was the cruelest thing in the world. Tea towel. I should hit my desk. It just went boom, and it went tea towel. She's like about to move me, and I hit my desk and go tea towel. That would have been really funny. Oh, I should have hit my. Okay, this joke is from the internet box, but I should have hit my desk and went, I don't need this. That would have been so funny. Or, you know what, lady? I'm going to call down Michael Jordan because there's too much chaos. That would have been really funny. Joey, are you asleep?
Yeah.
Are you asleep?
No.
Okay. So, anything else you want to say?
No.
Okay, then. You ready to end it?
Should be expecting a message from me shortly.
Okay. My mom told me to calm down. So did my dad. We've had a good podcast. Like, it seems like if me and Austin do one, it's funny, but we tell a lot of stories and we don't have many conversations. Like, this one is like just me and you hanging out, recalling memories from the past. Like, that's all this podcast has been. Like, half the time. Like, we haven't talked about one thing that happened today, I don't think. Like, well, like, couple things.
Something happened today. I just can't recall.
I know, yeah. I want you to try to remember. Try hard. Right now. I don't know. Tea towel. Maybe it'll help. Joey's going like this right now. Okay. You remember? It's in your notes, isn't it? You should be able to see it.
He's very tough. He seems physically demanding.
Didn't you like write it in your notes?
No.
Oh, I thought that was something from your notes. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and end it now. So I'm Blake, your NASCAR Blake 24.
I guess I'm Joey.
Just Gazin, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. And this has been the thebob232 Podcast 8. Tea towel!